What's up YouTube, Pewsily here. As promised a while back now actually, it's the Hieratic build. I keep going to call them hieroglyphs, but yeah, Hieratic build. There's a lot of ways you can do it, which I'll talk about as I go through, but this is the one that I would probably run right now, to be honest with you. It's like really fun to run, so if you got them, give them a go. You start off with the 3 Tefnuit. So for those who don't know, or if you're watching this to find out what they do, this is basically a cyber dragon. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon it. It's got 2 on attack and 1 for defense. It's got the generic hieratic effect that when it's tributed, you can special summon 1 normal dragon from your deck, hand, or graveyard. But it can't. This thing can't attack the turn it's special summoned by its own effect. Level 6, which is important. And then you've got the best hieratic, which is Sue. Again, 3 of those. This one you contribute a hieratic monster to special summon it from your hand. It's level 6, and it's got the generic effect of when it's tributed, special summon a normal dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. But it's got another effect which is pretty pro, which is you can tribute a hieratic from your side of the field or from your hand to destroy 1 card your opponent, 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls. So it's got a built-in MST effect. So basically what you're going to do is special summon this, tribute it for this, and get out a normal dragon, then use its effect and probably tribute something in your hand to pop a spell card at the back row and get another normal monster out. So already the swarm starts with this guy. And then you've got 3 Esset. This guy is kind of a filler for if you don't have the Tefnuit. So Esset is level 5 and could be normal summoned without tribute, but it goes to 1000 attack and defense. Again, tributed, bring a normal dragon. But being level 5 isn't such a bad thing for this guy because he can make all hieratics copy the level of a normal monster you control. So you, basically you're going to normal summon it and tribute for this, or if you've already got some stuff out, you can normal summon it, copy a normal monster, and then exceed from there. As all dragons, you've got the 3 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. He's basically key to doing the big, massive swarms and pushes in the OCG, doing the OTKs, because he's level 10 to get you the rank 10 Gustav Max. You only really need 2 normal dragons, because you can get them from hand, deck, or graveyard. The reason you go for 2 different ones rather than both Wartail Dragon is they come out at 0 attack and 0 defense. If they change disappearance this, you're screwed. But if you run one of each, you can still get one out. And then they're different attribute as well, so you can get, for instance, like if this was out, you can still get this out under Goes and Match if you destroyed this, because they're all light apart from Red Eyes. And then you have a Tech Drago, and the reason for this is you can bring it out with Atom or with Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and if you're going for game, if you've got enough attack power on the board to take game, he stops Gores and Tragodia and all those nasty things. And then we've got 2 Tragodia, because you're going to need to stall a little bit maybe if you don't open all that great to get the convocations or the right hieratics in your hand. And Tragodia's got the extra plus where it can copy the level, so Tragodia's good. Basically staple this format as well is Triple Veiler. This one annoys me because he's super, but Triple Veiler is Triple Veiler. You do run about 5 or so darks, 5 triple Red Eyes and the Tragodias, which you can get into the grave quite easily, and this guy's going to help you push for game if you don't already have it, so BLS is broke sauce. And then triple Cardcar D is there massively for consistency and the extra drawing. As soon as you get enough hieratics, you can go for game, and this makes it quicker. If you don't have Cardcar D, you can run the Hanzo version, so you need triple Hanzo, 1 Rota, and double Ninjitsu Art. So it means you can drop these 3 and maybe a couple of traps and then run those, but these are probably the better idea, although running Hanzo, it's by no means bad. These are probably just a little bit better because it's going to be more generic plussing. Again, more consistency, duality. Generally you're not going to explode on the first turn, so duality on your first turn, and if you use duality and Cardcar D in the first turn, you see over a quarter of your deck, so that's always good. Moving on, this card's way too good. High triple Rota that can search any hieratic when they're all really high level as well. So if anything gets hit from an ban list, it's probably going to be this guy. Same sort of thing that they did with Samurais. And then you fill in the gaps really with staples, so Storm, Dark Hole, MST. I have text messages. and Reborn there as well. So those are your 5 extra spells. Because of the Cardcar D, if you use it first turn, you're going to go to 7 cards in hand, so you need to set something, and I would really hate to set a convocation that would just be my sort of playstyle. So I have thrown in extra traps. So these 5, just because when I took them to UK Nationals in the Dark World build, these were like the 5 traps I was running with the skill drains and recklesses, and these were so good. This is really all you need for a trap lineup in this meta, to be honest. So those 5 really, and like they just break everything down. Like Bottomless is even good against Insectors because they always go Centipede first. So there you are. It's the 40 card deck. The extra deck really, as long as you've got the staple things, you can fill in the rest. So you've got the Atom, which is also broke as hell. He's going to get you anything or any dragon from the deck, so it takes 2 level 6s to exceed into him. You can detach 1 material to special summon a dragon from your deck, but it comes out at 0/0, but it still has the effect. So you're going to get Drago if you're going for an OTK, or almost always you're going to go for Red Eyes from your deck, which is way too good. It can't attack the turn it uses the effects though, so you run 3 of the Gaia Charger. So you just overlay the Atom for the Gaia Charger. It gives it more attack and piercing then. And then extra things you can do because they're rank 6 are these guys. Force Focus, Streak Bouncer and Exabeetle. So Force Focus, the effect isn't quite as good as Streak Bouncer, but it does have that magic 2800 attack, which gets you over Gores. So, and it can crash with like an opposing Red Eyes against Chaos Dragons and things like that. So don't skimp on this guy. He's really cheap as well. So he's generic. Streak Bouncer, really good. Really hard to get, but really good. You can use his effect to negate Gores' token special summon ability, which is what he's massively good for in here. And 2700 attacks, nothing really to shirk away. Then you've got Exabeetle. For the games where you're not going to OTK, you can play control with him, and you can equip stuff and pop, so he's like a scrap dragon sort of thing. And a lot of your monsters have quite high attack, so he can go up by quite a lot. Honestly, you don't really need all 5. When me and a friend were first playtesting them, we were just using 2 Atom and 2 Gaia Charger, Gaia Dragon Thunder Charger thing. So you just really need those 4. The rest are nice to have. If you've got them, definitely use them. But to run the deck, you need these 4. An extra Atom's nice, but yeah. There we are. The rest of the extra deck really can just be just staple stuff. Like you can run Synchros because you're running the Veilers, so you can run Ancient Sacred Wyvern is the key one because your guys are level 6 and Veilers are like Tuner, so that can give easier OTKs. Obviously Black Rose, and just then the generic like Bryonac, Catasta and Stardust, I suppose, and that would give you 15, so that'd work nicely. Do that. But yeah, there we go. Rate, comment, subscribe, as I always say. These are Hieratics, they are so fun. I'll be playing them for a while when I'm not playing Darkwood in between. So, there we are. Peace.